they have a top 5 accreditation across the nation. This is really important. So what an AXDFB accreditation is that this has the highest quality faculty as well as a very challenging curriculum. And again, this is huge because it's going to pull you apart when you're looking for those jobs and careers, and it's going to set you apart from those people who aren't as accredited, coming from accredited university. So some other opportunities that our university has is our internship walls. These are held in every academic building, and some, as we know, for communications you need an internship, but for business we don't. And on that side, you know, if you are double majoring or something, not only am I getting the credit, but I'm also getting the experience that all those employers want you to have, right? And on top of that, I'm getting paid. Sounds like a triple threat to me. Advisors for you. Before you can even register for your classes, you will have to meet with an advisor to get your PIN, and this way they're making sure you're taking the classes that you need to be taking. You're not going to stay here for 5 years if you don't want to be, and that they can keep you on track or find your way that you're looking for if you're undecided. And clubs you can join. Did you know that we have 150 clubs and organizations here on campus? And you can always start a new one with just four members and a faculty member? Pretty cool, huh? Whether Muggles Club, volunteer stuff, the Rodeo Club, or maybe mine where I'm an officer for DECA. This is a business organization here on campus where you can compete in almost any aspect of business. So these are just a couple pictures from this year. We started out going to regionals, then in Madison we had state, where 13 of us qualified to go to internationals, where there's 33 states there, tons of schools from Canada, Puerto Rico, and Mexico. Actually, my partner and I, who competed in business-to-business marketing, were ranked in the top 10 internationally. So that was really pretty impressive and definitely something really cool to add to your portfolio. Again, the friendships that you meet from that. Up in the right-hand corner, or left-hand corner if I'm pointing, I would have never met those girls and really got to know them. So just really taking what you can and networking and meeting the people for a lifetime here. All right, so now we're going to move to Hagstead Hall. You guys probably won't have any classes in here, but still applies to you. I want to talk about International Education Center. Did you know that majority of people who graduate said that their biggest regret is not studying abroad? We have some of the best UW system programs, and they're affordable. There's scholarships for them as well as being low priced already. You can go for a year, you can go for a week, whatever your preferences are. Undergrad research. Again, maybe not directly applying to you, but to show you how well-rounded our university is that it's rare for universities to allow you to do undergrad research. We're here, you can start the very first day. But I know 2 people actually who got to go to Washington, D.C. to display their research that they did. Excuse me. What better way to add that to your portfolio? Now my favorite thing to talk about is textbook services. Now I know all of you guys have probably had a gen ed in here where you didn't even use the textbook. Can you imagine having to pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for those each year? And having to have the hassle to try to sell them and make some kind of profit back on them? Well, here we rent them. And lastly, career services. We're close, within an hour away from 17 Fortune 500 companies. And on top of that, we work with 28 different companies and corporations with the Twin Cities. This is huge, you guys. Did you know that wherever you go to college is usually where you end or you start your career? Make sure that you're around where you want to be. So now our Falcon Center. $63.5 million facility being built that should be done by August, if not latest January. I get some of you guys are graduating. Good news. We actually have implementing services for alumni to be able to come back and use it. So campus events. Because we're a smaller university, you can partake in these for free. You don't have to pay $200 to attend a concert. And we have both sides of the spectrum. Freshman year we had Philip Phillips. Last year we had Osborne Brothers and Gloriana. From the X Factor, we had a musician here that is now ranked the best national magician out there. Go ahead. Intramurals. We have sports in almost any aspect that you can partake in. Do something different with your friends. Have fun. 12 sports clubs, so if you don't like varsity sports, but you still want that competition and the ability to be involved and have that team atmosphere, we have 12 sports clubs for you. Trips and rentals. Funny story, my freshman year, me and my roommate, Went kayaking down the Kinnickinnic River. It was the longest 3-hour arm workout of my entire life, but it was beautiful. And they have these all the time, whether you want to go hiking or camping. You can rent out rollerblades for an entire week for free and keep renting them out, or bikes. And lastly, group fitness classes. If you're one of those people that needs a little oomph to get out there and do something different, yoga or Zumba, again, there's many different classes offered to you, all for free for being a student here. Lastly, I want to move on to the library. Promise it's not just about studying in textbooks. So printing money. Our university is very generous with giving us printing money. We have $10 each semester at your use for 10 cents for black and white. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that loves to print out everything and make sure I'm organized. And last semester, I made myself run out over finals week. Rental laptops for free. Whether you don't have one for any reason or you just need another one, as long as you bring it back and check it in and take care of it, you can continue to rent these out for free. Tutoring services. A lot of people have a bad connotation of tutoring, that you're just not smart. That's definitely not the fact. In college, it's kind of cliche to say, but classes are a lot harder than they were in high school, and sometimes you're going to need that additional help. Well, here you can get them. These are by students who excel in their area of study, and whether you need 5 hours of this, or if you need just an hour just to brief up on something that happened in class that day. You can do this on the flip side. If you're excelling in your area of study, you can also be asked to be a tutor. Now, DOTS, for being a student here on campus, we also have DOTS, which takes care of all your electronics. So for me, freshman year, my computer turned off and I couldn't get it to turn back on. Well, I brought to DOTS and they fixed it for me for free instead of having to bring it to HP or find an Apple store and ship your computer in. Sophomore year, I got a bunch of spam downloaded on my computer somehow, and they took it all off and downloaded God knows what, and took care of it for me. And research help. So if you're doing annotated bibliography or a research paper and you don't know where to start, we have a service for this. They help you find the material that you need. If we don't have it, they will get it to you for free here. And on top of that, if anything, we have our online services, which is the same library as Madison. So there's really no use for not being able to find what you need. So I hope from now on, you guys just don't focus on the negatives that we have at the universities. There's going to be negatives all through your life. But instead, see the positives with the opportunities that this campus can offer you. I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
That is my fault.